We're at White Hart Lane on Sunday afternoon for Tottenham against Manchester City, and when the fixtures were announced for this, they changed fixtures about 6 weeks ago, saying this could be important in the title race, this could be important in the race for the top four, and unfortunately for all concerned, it's a bit of a nothing game.
It looks that way in the moment, Nathan, doesn't it? You know, with you look at the form of Tottenham of late, it hasn't been great. You know, Liverpool don't look like they're going to put pressure on the teams above them. So the top four can coast in many respects. Chelsea are going to win the title, I don't think there's any question about that. And then it's just a case of who's going to finish second, third and fourth. So there's a little bit to play for, you know, in the sense that you want to finish in the top three, you don't want to go into a qualifying match as the team that finishes fourth. So we'll wait and see, but for Pochettino, it'll be a case of him looking at the Tottenham players and assessing which ones he's going to keep and which ones he's going to move on. You know, I think that's hugely important. You know, you can't keep the same side because it wasn't good enough this season, so why would you think it's going to be good enough next? And it's hugely important that they try to make the top four. Whether he's got the finances to do it, time will tell. But I think there'll be a lot of players who will be slightly concerned that they may no longer be a Tottenham player for next season.
It's obviously a big game as well for Manuel Pellegrini because City have been playing reasonably well over the last couple of weeks. If they were to finish with a string of victories and finish second, would that be enough to save them?
I'm not sure what the decision is at Manchester City as far as the manager's concerned. I'm not sure if he has a good end to the season. That's going to be the long and the short of it. I think they've made the decision by now if he is the right man to take them on. I think there's a major overall at the club, to be honest. Because when I look at it, I think they're an old side and they're a side without legs. You know, there's not a lot of pace in the team. You know, this season it's been incredible, isn't it? You know, the first year they win it, you know, for 3 seasons ago, the next season they're poor, and then the following season they win it, and this season they're poor. You know, it's as if they can't sustain it, you know, after winning it, which is a bit of a question mark about them as individuals and as a squad. Added to that, you know, Pellegrini was brought in to improve them as a Champions League side, and that hasn't materialised either. I mean, they got out the group stages, but that's about it. You know, they're not going to do too much. So I think that's got to be something that's addressed, and I think with the amount of money the owners have put in over the last few years, they'll be looking for a little bit more return when it comes to Europe.
Anyone who listens to our commentaries on Off the Ball, when we're at White Hart Lane, it is one of the most interesting grounds to commentate on because you're literally 5 feet behind the dugouts, so you get a good insight into what the managers are doing, as we did at the North London derby last year when Tim Sherwood threw his gilet directly at us. Do you enjoy commentating at White Hart Lane when you are so close to the pitch?
Yeah, I mean, I think from our point of view, you know, as the co-commentator, you know, you actually see at that level the players are looking at, whereas normally when we're commentating it's quite high up, so you're looking down and you've got a bigger picture of how the game's played and the spaces in and around the players, whereas when you're down that bit lower, you know, you're actually looking at the height they'll be looking at and you don't quite see everything, so it gives you a bird's eye view really of how players actually see the game. So yeah, I do enjoy it. You know, it's a very atmospheric ground. Hopefully it'll have a good noise there on Sunday. You know, Man City fans hopefully will come down to support their team. They have done many times before, I don't see any reason why they shouldn't this time around. When you look at it, although you're saying they've got left, you know, you've got 2 sets of players that are very good. You've got very good players, you know, some real talent out there. So it could actually be a really good game with hopefully a few goals as well.